Hi guys, welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. Today we're going to do something that we have done before, but we're doing it a little bit different, and I promise you it's not going to be a 36-minute video. But before I get started, I want to remind everybody, those of you who watch me regularly, you know that I'm having an upper respiratory problem, so my breathing is weird because the weather change in Michigan is crazy. As a matter of fact, so crazy, it's Thursday, and the high today was 54. On Sunday, like we're talking 4 days ago, the high was 84. So it's this whole weather change that's getting to me. But what we're going to do, I'm obviously going to do the heat transfer method. Back in February, on Valentine's Day, Renee, Cormalis, and I did a collaboration where we made a bouquet of flowers with soap in it, so they could be given as gifts and that kind of thing. So what I want to do, because both myself and my niece were both doing markets separately, shows separately. She's doing hers in the downriver area, which is like, 35-40 minutes depending on where you're going, south of Detroit, and I'm doing mine up here in Metro Detroit. So what I'm going to do is I pulled out an array of molds so I could give my customers an idea of the different kinds of things that I have. I'm not going to scent it. I'm not going to color it. There is no cream in it, no yogurt in it, no honey or salt. No honey or sugar, but I did put salt in my lye water. It's my hot throw recipe. And like I said, I'm not going to make you guys watch all of this, but I wanted to let you know what was happening and whatnot. I've got some really cool molds that you guys have never seen before. So I will come back when I have everything blended up. I have my first two colors mixed because I have, each tray has 2 on it. There's 6 total. So I will be back. Okay, you guys have seen the heart mold before, but you have not seen my donut mold. And of course, I'm going to decorate these tomorrow after I'm able to pop them out of the mold. Ooh, maybe I needed more than that. Well, maybe not. I just want to get for my customers to get a basic of, can't speak English tonight. My customers to get a basic idea of what we are capable of as far as decorating and that kind of thing. And again, these are just for display. So I'm pretty excited about it. All right, let me get my donuts. Oop, lots of noise. Get my donuts in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whoops. Boy, I'm making a mess. I'll have to bang this down. Of course, I'll do it, off camera so you guys don't gotta listen to the big bad noise. But I figured I would go ahead and do it because this is going to be a totally different, totally different flower scheme. Okay, so I'm going to bang them, and I will come back with the next 2 colors. There's a lot of shadow here. I don't own too many plastic molds, but I'm going to show you this. This is the one I don't have enough soap to do, this little ducky one. I just need to fill up 2 duckies. But when I make the frosting for the donuts, it'll be okay. But this one is very important to me. Ooh! Let's get our hand over there. That is the Marine Corps insignia. Hoorah! So I am going to fill up 2 of these, or at least as much as I can. Yeah, I don't own too many plastic molds, but I had to buy this. I saw this on sale. I think it was Wholesale Supplies Plus. They have all of our armed service logos on their website. And for those of you that, again, English, problems with English. For those of you who are new and don't know, one of my business partners is my son, and he is in the Marine Corps. He and his wife are currently stationed in Okinawa, Japan. They're going to be there for 3 years. So, all right, I'll do the duckies tomorrow when I bring you back for decoration. And yeah, that'll be lots of fun. And then in 4 to 6 weeks from now, I will put everything together. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, we're back the next night. I am going to do heat transferred method again. I mixed 10 more ounces of oils. And again, I'm not going to make you watch it. I did already use melt and pour on the tops of my donuts, so I didn't have to worry about it that way. So let me get all of my colors mixed, and I am going to fill up both my ducky molds, and I decided to make 2 mini cupcakes as well. So all right, I'm gonna get this done and I'll be back. For those of you who did not watch that video that I was speaking about earlier, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I am going to take these skewers and I am going to mark them. And actually, I can mark both of them. And I'm going to stick these bad boys in these soaps. I think that the snowflake ones are too thick, so I think I'm going to have to oh, that's one of my thin ones. I can't use my thin ones. Ooh! Boy, if I could speak English, right? I think I'm gonna, when I plane them, I'm gonna plane them so they're shorter. Let me see. This soap is really soft, so I gotta be careful with it. There's a front of it, but see how thick it is? It's definitely a guest size soap. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to take these skewers. I don't have my little tool down here that I started a hole with when I did this the last time. So we're just going to have to push it on through. Now sometimes they split, like this one split a little bit, and I just rub it together with my finger because I'm going to be planing these, as I said, and I'm also going to take care of the edges on these as well. So I'm going to do this one on this side. And I want to keep it as level as possible so we're not sticking it in there, you know, at an angle. Now the Marine Corps ones are obviously going to be done. Let me move you guys in a little bit closer and then I'll move my stuff. So we definitely want to keep it as level as possible. Oh, I want this straight up and down. My son, I texted him last night to tell him that I was finally using the Marine Corps mold, and he was so stoked. He's been waiting and waiting and waiting for me to use this mold. So alright, and I'm going to do the rest, these all with the rest of it. I filled up my duckies and my bottoms of my cupcakes. I am waiting for some piping to set up so I can finish off my donuts. And I have some white piping that I'm going to do on the hearts, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So we'll be back. Okay, so I have some white soap in here, and I'm going to take a very small little paintbrush. I'm going to dip it in there. These are my soap paintbrushes. Yes, I do have a set of soap paintbrushes. as a painter, you need to have them. And I'm going to just simply dot on here for now some soap. And I'm not going to go too far as well, I guess I could probably go all the way around because it's still a little loose for what I want to do with it. But I just sort of want to outline this heart with some soap. This is kind of what I wanted to do when I made the one at Valentine's Day, but it was just easier to do it with melt and pour, you know, just throw some melt and pour on there, no big deal. But because this is going to be a display, I want to do a little bit more intricate detail. And I know I'm going to have a ton of soap left over from this project, which is fine. I'll just leave it in the cupcake holder and be done with it. Let me get a little bit more up here. There's some spots that don't have as much as I would like here. You guys can see, right? Oh gosh, my hand, because I'm right-handed. Oh my goodness, you guys. Why didn't you tell me you couldn't see? Is that better? You probably can't see very well at all. I'm so sorry. You guys were probably like, lady, we can't see what you're doing. Okay. So then I'm going to take, I think that's going to be too big. Let me grab my paintbrushes because I usually like to use an angled brush, but I really think that, gosh, I really want to use that angled brush, but I'm not sure if it's going to be too big. I'm going to try. We'll see if it's too big or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my angled brush, which this is an angled brush, and I am going to pull down on the, yeah, it's not set up enough yet, guys. Yeah, it needs to be set up more. Definitely needs to be thicker, but since I already started with this layer, I'm going to finish this particular layer. I know this is probably difficult for y'all to see. Maybe I'll just show you the finished product because this is difficult for me to get. Let me see if I can do it with just a little bit on there. See, right now this is like the consistency of a soft body paint, and I really would like it the consistency of a hard body paint. But I'm going to layer it as I go, so, and eventually all of this heart will have sort of like a textured top to it, and it will go all the way to the center. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys once it's, you know, like tomorrow when the duckies are done, and I can, because I'm going to paint their beaks and try to give them eyes. So I'll do that because you guys are having a hard time seeing anyway. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Hi, guys. welcome back. We're going to finish up these displays of our flowers with the soaps and whatnot in it. I packaged them all. They're all shrink wrapped with a little bow. And I wasn't able to do the little duckies with you guys, but aren't they so cute? I was going to paint his little beak orange and his little eyes black, but I just didn't have enough time. I actually have 3 to do, but I'm only going to do one with you because I want, this one is going to be for inside the showroom, and these 2 are going to be, one is for Amanda to do to take with her downriver, and one is for me. So it's kind of funny. I made 2 blue soaps, but I didn't get blue flowers, so we're going to have to figure this out. So, dropping flowers all over the place. So what we're going to do is we are going to start with some of these longer stems. I have some wire cutters here that I am going to cut some of these longer stems. Some of these I'm probably going to take the leaves off of just because they're going to get in my way, because that's what they do most of the time anyway. I have some pink ones. Take the leaves off of that. Oh, maybe I'll leave the leaves on this one. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's not coming off. It actually came out of its little thing. Let me grab my scissors. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I appreciate you sticking around. I know some of you have already seen me do these. And I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's use the tallest one for the white. Let's use this tall one. And I'm gonna leave the leaves on this. I want some greenery in there. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. I mean, it's just for a display so people can get an idea of the things that we can accomplish. There's not a whole lot of, let me cut some of that off. There's not a whole lot of beads, those glass beads in these, to keep everything steady for the most part. And I will take pictures of these when I am all done so you guys can see them. I should have kept one of these on its like actual stem. Alright, see, our heart can come right there. Oh, where's my cupcakes? I need a cupcake. Where'd my cupcake go? Did I not bring it? Oh, here it is. I made the little cupcakes when I made the little duckies and the frosting for my donuts, which I'm not going to put donuts in this one. And then I have some purple, pink, and yellow daisies, which these don't have to, let me grab some filler. I need some of these longer stems. So how you guys doing? Today for me is May 20th, and my husband left this morning. He got picked up at 4 o'clock in the morning for his for one of his 3 fishing trips this year, and had the nerve to ask me, "Do you want me to wake you up before I leave?" No, I do not. Have fun on your fishing trip. I will see you when you get home. I'm like, no, not happening. Well, let's put this over here. We got to be able to see that flower, right? I definitely want to put a ducky in there. Yeah, it needs to be split a little bit. There, and I want his bow to show. And then snowflake. Maybe I won't put the snowflake in there. just fill that up with some flowers. I'll put this snowflake in one of the other ones and fill this up with some flowers because, again, as I said, this is just going to be for our studio. But I don't want to, you know, make you guys watch the whole thing. You know, most of you that watch me on a regular basis have seen me do this process before. So, but those of you who haven't, now you have. And I've already actually custom made 2 of these, which has been fantastic. I want to put another yellow one over on this other side. Back over here. And then I'm going to put one more pink one in there, and I think we're done. Let me get one of the smaller pink ones, because these are just filler flowers to fill everything up. But I will take pictures of all 3, and I'll post them at the end so y'all can see how they turned out. Oops. This vase right here, the vase that I'm using for this is the vase that my son and my daughter-in-law sent me flowers on Mother's Day for, which is very fitting that I'm putting a Marine Corps soap in here. That needs to be held up some. I got too much off of that. Let me stuff a flower down in there. When all else fails, just stuff another flower down in there. And then put another one back there. It'll hold it up better. Well, kind of. It'll work. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be in there. Oh, those got tangled up, didn't they? All right. So I will take a picture of it for you so you guys can see it in all its glory. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.